Hi everyone, I'm Priya from Blue Water Immigration. This channel is mainly for people interested in exploring business and investor immigration to Canada. So as promised in one of my earlier videos, today I will be doing a comparison between the OINP Entrepreneur stream and the Startup Visa program. So let's get right to the point here. What really is the difference between these two programs? I made this table which I will share with you so you can easily follow my explanation. So now the most fundamental difference is that there is a requirement under the Startup Visa program for you to have an idea and a business which you have executed and it has begun generating revenues, or at least you're about to start generating revenues. Whereas for the OINP program, you don't need to necessarily own a current business. You could purchase an existing business in Ontario and apply for the program just leveraging your management experience. Now, the second major difference is that it is advisable to have a team of 2 to 3 people applying together under the Startup Visa program from the same geography. The maximum is 5 people, as you know, applying together, but 2 to 3 is a good number, which means if one of the applicants get rejected for any reason, everyone will get rejected. Whereas for the OINP program, one person can purchase a business and apply, even though up to 2 people can apply together under the program. Now for the third difference, at least $50,000 to $100,000 should be set aside to invest in the business, although there isn't any requirement that stipulates this under the Startup Visa program. The 2 to 3 people can split this amount, and they can also split the administrative fees that needs to be paid to the VCs or angels. With respect to the OINP program, the person applying can use his funds to purchase a business in Ontario without getting involved with angels or VCs, which is much simpler on many levels. The fourth major difference is the net worth requirement. The Startup Visa program has no net worth requirement, thankfully. The only recommended thing is to have funds available to invest in the business and to pay for the administrative fees of the VCs or angels. But for the OINP, you need a minimum net worth of $800,000 for within the GTA and a minimum net worth of $400,000 outside of the GTA. There is also a minimum requirement to invest $600,000 within GTA and $200,000 outside of GTA. Now let's talk about the type of business. Under the Startup Visa program, your business needs to be an innovative one. So any business related to technology is great. It can also mean developing technologically advanced solutions for solving problems in various industries. For the OINP program, you don't need to be innovative. Okay, you can purchase any existing business to apply under the program. You just need to avoid the list of ineligible businesses, and I have posted the link to that in the description below. The CLB requirement is quite straightforward. You need a CLB 5 for startup and CLB 4 for OINP. I'm not going to say anything more than that for this. For the ownership of the business, the Startup Visa needs at least 10% given to each applicant. So the total that the applicants get, including the percentage that goes to the VCs, should be and must be more than 50%. For the OINP, the applicant can hold the entire 100% or a minimum of 50% if there is another business partner. Now, we recommend that you apply for a work permit under the Startup Visa program, even though it's not a requirement, as you can begin making some progress on your business before your PR comes through. You should be listed as an essential person on the letter of support, which is really key. So this has to be planned right at the beginning. The work permit application is done along with your PR application as well. So for the OINP, it is a requirement that you apply for the work permit and run the business for a minimum of 18 months before you can apply for PR. And lastly, you will need to make an exploratory visit to Ontario to learn more about the business that you will be purchasing under the OINP program. This has to be done within 12 months after you submit the expression of interest. But there is no such requirement under the Startup Visa program. Okay, so now you can say, well, all this sounds fine, but how do I quickly know which program is right for me? So here is what I'll say to that. Now, there are 2 scenarios I'd like to use for the Startup Visa program. This is scenario number 1. If you truly have an innovative idea that you are working with, say, 1 other or 2 other people who play a key role in developing the idea, you have executed parts of your idea and it's not revenue generating yet, but will soon, and you have identified a market for your idea in Canada, you have a minimum of $50,000, and you can easily get a CLB 5 in IELTS, you should consider the startup visa program. Now, the second scenario for the startup visa is if you are the founder of a truly innovative business and you are developing and running the business on your own, you have a minimum of 50,000 and can get a CLB5 in IELTS, you can still consider the startup visa program. Now, in this case, you will need to form a team that makes sense to your business and for the program, which we really can help with. The scenario for the OINP Entrepreneur stream is something I have discussed in detail when I compared it to the ICT visa program in another video. I'll leave the link to that video in the description below. I guess that's it for today. If you liked the video and learned something, would appreciate if you could hit the like button and also do share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.